Grantastic evening, everybody. T-NocK here. Welcome back to Source Shield. Hey, I just picked up this thing. I said we're rolling with this. We're just going to show the community just the raw dog version of T-NocK. You know what I'm saying? Raw T-NocK. I'm out here at the Garden GreeNz. 4 years work. We just got the canopy stained. You know, I to be honest with you, I underestimated the time, big time underestimated the time it would take to resand this structure of magnificent proportions. Look at old soul looking at us. When you return the source. We're back here, man. I'm having a good time. We're ripping sets, ripping green, ripping weeds out of the ground. We're just checking stuff off the list. T-NocK's got some family coming in about a week. My sons are going to be graduating and turning 18, so it's a double whammy. You know, you don't want to get caught off guard with that. So we're trying to keep the guard up, bob and weave. But I wanted to take you along with me to around the greens. We got projects. That's what it's about. It's about source. Where is that guy there? It's about source. Keeping a positive mindset, staying active. I would say being the best version of yourself, and me being around the greens is being the best version of myself. You know, I'm goofy, but I can be serious. I'm dumb, but I can be knowledgeable. I'm like right in the middle there of everything, so I got to accept that. And look at these grays. Look at those whiskers. I'm 42. The old life, the old me, the old version, the 3D. I'm the 5D now. And for all of you who don't know, I used to weigh 260 pounds, bipedal waste product. And then I said, no more. Causing eclipses now. Causing them mad eclipses. Anyways, back to the story. I got tired of being a piece of shit, pretty much, on the couch, playing video games, drinking whiskey and all that. My sons, they lost their mother when they were 10. By the time they were 12, I said, what kind of example am I being to my boys? And that's when I made a difference in my life, made a change. But it gets better. I'll keep you in tune. It gets a lot better when I decided to make the change. What happened thereafter? Nothing short of profound and beautiful. Anyways, let's get back to the greens. We got some honeysuckle. We got some trampled irises. Yeah, the regiment. You know, the regiment, you'll probably get a cameo of those two. We got Sheriff Frankson McGallops. Right now, he's Rankson because he's just got some gnarly breath. So we call him Rankson McGallops. And then his counterpart is Deputy Sadie Snarls. I just call her Deputy Snarls. And they patrol the grounds here. Hey, let's take a look at this guy. Amaryllis growing beautifully. Is this normal for them to grow like that? If so, let me know in the comments. Plaques. I have never seen quad amaryllis. Amarylli? Is it really amarylli? Is that plural amarylli? I like that. I like how it flows. Amarylli. Anyways, I came over here because you guys might be wondering what this fuzzy rodent is. Well, my friends, that is Gar Oak, guardian of my oak stash back there. Oh yeah. Hey, Thorn Bradley, I hand split oak too, bro. GG. He knows what it's about. Well, guess what? T-NocK does too. Anyway, I was in the garage and Gar Oak caught my eye because I had an angle like this, and I'm like, look at the bicep on that bad boy. You know, he must be doing some pull-ups right there on one of them limbs when I ain't looking, because he is pumped. Guy is pumped. So keep it up, man. Anyway, let's take a gander at before we take a gander at the completed project, here's one in progress. Actually, I haven't even started it yet. This is next on the list because, you know, you guys think it's nothing, dude. I just threw some, hey man, just threw some stain on there. Hey, get out of here. I had to sand all this and we were like flossing. Hand floss. You know, I got in there with the The orbital sander the best I could, but all of this resanded because I used interior stain. And it didn't even last a year. The dandruff, man, I was up there scrubbing all the dandruff flakes off. I was head and shoulders, man. Just all in between these things, man. Just scrubbing that thing, man. You think it's easy? Get out of here. I got the pump. Still filling it in the traps. It's a good pump, though. You know what I'm saying? But you spit out the ground in disgust. I'm pretty pleased with it. You know, you could shake your head all you want. Got the approval of Source, and I think it looks pretty good too. So I got to fix these. Look, having that. That's solar power just hanging there. I wouldn't pay for that kind of service. So we're gonna have to do that. I got a couple more of these I got to hit up. But what I wanted to do is get over there, but I keep yapping. Look at the beautiful tomato. I don't really like them, but they smell good. Those plants do smell good. Let me know if you guys smell them, man. I know Source likes that, and it likes Source. Oh, man. You know, I talk about God, and God's with me in the majority of my decisions nowadays since I made changes in my life. And you might go, what changes did you make, T-NocK? Well, stop drinking alcohol. Yeah, everything was tough, okay? No alcohol. No chewing tobacco. Chewing tobacco, I had some horrible withdrawals. And I feel for you guys out there that are trying to stop chewing. I was trying to be proactive. And I chewed for like 8 years, I think. And those withdrawals were bad. And I have to sleep during the day because I work midnights. And I have for 17 years. And so that was tough, trying to sleep. And you're waking up just sweating, dude, growling, just punching the pillow, just... It was crazy. Anyway, this used to look like crap, and oh my gosh, that's not edited at all. Yeah, no filters. Anyways, we I don't even know why I say, you know, I say we because it's me and Source. That's why I say we. So all this cobwebs, we had oak leaves from that bad boy, and you know, spider webs, arachnids, probably some scorpions and poisonous snakes. But we made it out alive. Yeah, you might be going, how'd you find? Well, God was with me. Anyways, this is the what's next on the list. Whoa, we got a little bit of the Peck syndrome. Yeah, that's all from inner work, believe it or not. Like I said, I weighed 260. I got down to 163. Had some profound discussions with Source. Now I'm boosted back up, 177, feeling healthy, trying to be a positive example to those around me, and Source. Always. You know, Source is looking. Come on. Since we're speaking to Source, you can't... Do you really think that star up there is what they tell you? It's more than light. It's more than warmth. That's absolute love. Don't you forget. Shining upon me. Anyways, back to the... We got to do this, people. This is next before family gets you. You might be going, they're not going to criticize you. No, they're not. But I like keeping these goals. Keeps me off my phone. You know, the Matrix. Whoa! Oh! Ho, ho. Deputy Snarls on the tower. There's Regiment. I told you they'd make a cameo. Hey, he looked like he was sleeping on the job. He doesn't even want to look at me. Yeah, he's sitting back down. He might be on the union break. What was that all about? Barked a little bit, and you know what? Maybe that was a very strenuous bark. Well, put her down though. Anyways, that was nice. You got to see the regiment. Anyways, back to the Garden GreeNz and back to Source. I incorporate Source into my daily life. Whereas, oh, here's some peas here. Oh man, they're like saying, "Eat me, please." I don't know. Can you eat peas raw? Can you eat raw pea? Let's try it out here, huh? I think you got a spine. What do they call that? Not bad. Anyways. Oh, I was talking to my dad, talking about the sago palm. You know, this guy, you might think, oh, what a brilliant color. No, this dude, I was way over there. I was way back here, and I just saw this guy reaching out of there. He's just like, help me. Help me. I'm like, what the heck? Because when you're with swords, you could pick up these things. And I noticed he's not only, he's trying to kick his way out of this thing. He's like, I need more earth, bro. I need more earth. I mean, look at this. I feel for him, and that's another project. He's surviving. We're watering this bad boy, but I mean, he's wilting away. So we're gonna beef him up. Boom. I saw that, and we're gonna turn this up. Get that nice and moist, and then blam, finish him, and replant. Hopefully he survives. I mean, he really can't look much worse, other than brown. You know, then it's just too far gone, and we don't want that. We really don't want that. And if you saw my other video, that's what happened to the Amarilli. Garden. He's always got to get in the shot. Kind of like Lee Priest, man. And you see the picture of him in the back. He's just head popping in there, stealing the show. Lee Priest, you know. Anyways, we're gonna keep ripping sets. We're gonna keep ripping green, ripping weeds, being the best version of myself I possibly can be, not only to myself, but to Source and those around me. So, if you're tuned in still, please leave a like, or hit the like, leave a comment, and possibly subscribe. Anyways, this is just me being authentic. Yeah, I'm a goofball, but I could be serious. When Source came into my life, we're gonna just kind of, who knows, I might make a Chronicles of T-NocK, and I can sit down in the old layer back there. Yeah, that used to look like crap. Now it looks presentable. That's what Source helped me with. Anyways, maybe I'll make a Chronicles of T-NocK playlist, and we can go into further detail about the story of T-NocK, and share it with people who struggle with addiction, struggle with motivation, weight loss, poor content for entertainment, etc. I am literally a different being than I was in 2019. Something's gnawing on me. Get off of me. I'm a totally different being than I was in 2019. And I want to share my journey with the world. I think I'm a pretty funny guy, and I got a hell of a story about how I returned to Source. But I had to make the efforts first. So stick around. Anyways, till next time. Never let your light dim. T-NocK out.